This is the End Zone. I hope you're out there moving the chains. We talk football all the time, and today we are talking college football, the top 10 non-conference matchups for the 2020 season. So let's get right into it, but before we do, post your favorite non-conference matchup in the comments section below. Number 10, Virginia versus the University of Georgia. With a name like Bronco Mendenhall, you gotta put Virginia in this list somewhere, especially in the top 10, and I know everyone in their mind is raving about transfer quarterback from Wake Forest, Jamie Newman. His debut will be very intriguing at number 10. Number 9, UNC versus Auburn. This will be played in Atlanta and is a huge game for Mac Brown, who is really still searching for that signature win of his new coaching career. What a better way to do it than against a strong SEC opponent and SEC Freshman of the Year, Bo Nix. The Auburn Tigers look to hold off UNC. At number 8, Penn State and Virginia Tech. And this game is very interesting because Penn State has a lot of high expectations this year. Yeah, they return a lot, although they do lose KJ Hamler. In my opinion, these expectations are a little too high, especially for a quarterback like Sean Clifford, who I'm not really that big of a fan of. I get that he's a veteran, but he just doesn't excite me. And they're going to face a Virginia Tech team who was very close to reaching the ACC championship last season and surprised a lot of people. So this will definitely be an interesting matchup at Virginia Tech. Number 7, Tennessee at Oklahoma. Another game earlier in the season. This one is between Lincoln Riley's high-flying Sooners and the comeback team of the 2019 college football season, the Tennessee Volunteers. Now, for me, this game actually has upset written all over it. For one main reason is the OU O-line. It's got some problems, and they also have a young quarterback. Combine those two things, and the offense might struggle, especially early in the season. And I bet Jeremy Pruitt is going to set his defense up for success against a rough O-line and a young quarterback. This one will definitely be interesting to watch. At number 6, Texas at LSU. This matchup last year in Austin did not disappoint with an electrifying shootout. This time, it's in Death Valley. Only LSU loses a lot on offense. Joe Burrow, obviously, going to be that top guy who is not going to return, but they do return Grant Delpit on defense, one of my favorite players in all of the SEC. We will see if Sam Ehlinger can get some revenge on September 12th, and if Texas really is going to turn the narrative around, because last season was definitely a disappointment. Number 5, Michigan at Washington. This is a more exciting game because Jim Harbaugh has been on the hot seat for what it seems like ages, and he's pitted against an underwhelming Washington team from last year. But they have 4-star quarterback Jacob Sherman, who will replace Jacob Eason. Now, UM has an interesting battle going on between Dylan McCaffrey and Joe Milton, both of which are upgrades, in my opinion, from Shea Patterson. So this offense should definitely get a boost. Now, I'm excited to see where these two programs are going to be. At number 4, USC and Alabama. Can Alabama rebound from a college football playoff hiatus without star quarterback Tua Tagovailoa? Well, it's up to Mac Jones, Nick Saban, and a hungry Tide football team to start the season off with a statement win over Graham Harrell's electrifying air raid offense. Expect a high-scoring affair in Arlington with USC's Kedon Slovis at the helm of this Trojans offense. At number 3, Wisconsin versus Notre Dame in a neutral site action football matchup. Not only is this just a blue blood awesome matchup, it's played at legendary Lambeau Field, and I'm not worried for Wisconsin, who seems to lose star running back Jonathan Taylor, but they replace running backs every year. And, I can't remember a Wisconsin team without a star running back. And the Fighting Irish, who have had 3 straight 10-win or more seasons. At number 2, Ohio State at Oregon. Not only is this an exciting matchup early, but the playoff implications are high, with the Big Ten favorite squaring off against the favorites of the Pac-12. Also, Justin Fields could very well start the Heisman campaign with a win over Mario Cristobal's physical Oregon squad. And finally, At number 1, Clemson at the University of Notre Dame. These two squads have played twice in the past 10 years, once in the playoffs where, yes, Notre Dame got hammered to a pulp, but that same Clemson team made Alabama look like an FCS cupcake one game later, and quite possibly was one of the best national champion teams ever, with undoubtedly one of the best defenses in college football ever. The other time was at Clemson, and we were very close to seeing a Deshaun Watson and Deshaun Kaiser overtime game, but Notre Dame came up short on a 2-point conversion. Notre Dame's problem to me, and this is just my opinion, is that they don't have the elite offense to beat the Ohio States, Georgias, and Clemsons of the world. Ian Book and Trevor Lawrence will definitely have an incredible showdown here late in the college football season with huge college football playoff implications. Let me know what you think down below. How would you change this list? Are there any games that I possibly left off? Thanks for watching the End Zone. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment so we can move the chains.